This is episode 2 of our home videos, The Design Center.
So on our Instagram, we announced that we were building a house, and on that post I said, give us any advice for the Design Center because I've heard that it's a very stressful place. Advice that we were given. There's a lot of options, so be prepared to be overwhelmed. Don't be afraid to ask questions. A lot of people said get extra outlets, do your own lighting fixtures, and take a lot of notes and take pictures of the things that you pick. So with that information, I just went ham on Pinterest for months.
That's all she did.
That's all I did.
I just would bring her food and water and...
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they...
But I did feel very prepared going into it because I had broken down all of my Pinterest pictures into room by room because we already knew the layout that we were doing. I had over 2,000 pins and just like separate them into little boards, and I'll put a little picture right here of that and right over your face so they can't see you. So here it is, it's so pretty, I love it.
Bria did a lot of preparation for this, and that helped a ton. Walking in just felt a lot more confident.
Oh gosh, I'm so nervous. I've been preparing for this appointment for weeks. Months. Why is it down there?
That's a better angle. Got the Pinterest board. We've got notes. We've got ideas. We've got spreadsheets. All right, what are we planning on?
We are, can you put it at a better angle? I know you're embarrassed.
Oh, it's all my old coworkers.
We are planning on white siding with, we're hoping for wood accents with the pillars and with the door and black windows. That's as far as exterior. Yeah. And then interior, I could go on for days.
Well, we're here, so.
Here we go. Love it.
And the bottom.
New battery. In summary, how would you describe our first appointment?
Pretty fun.
Yeah.
I think it was fun. It was like a shopping spree.
Yeah. They had told us to go in with just all of our hopes and dreams and pick out everything that we've ever wanted, and then in the next 2 appointments, then we would narrow it down.
Which I don't know about that, because it's because then you fall in love with the stuff and you think, oh, we can't live without it. We have to have this countertop or this sink, versus going in with a budget, being practical. Just a lot harder to say no after that first yes.
Yeah, so anyways, we went in with
It's like asking, it's like someone really weird asks you on a date and you say yes just to be nice. No, it's not like that.
No.
The first appointment was fun. We just went through a lot of options and picked out stuff, and it was a blur. It went by really quickly.
So it was 4 hours long. And you go in and you meet with an interior designer, and he... Shout
out to Drew.
Hey Drew. He has like a blueprint of your house plan, and he goes through, and first we talk about structural stuff, so if we needed to add any doors or windows. And then we went straight into picking like some of the biggest, well, the biggest parts of the house, which was flooring, countertops, and cabinetry in the kitchen. First appointment, great. And then we had the second appointment.
Second appointment, we were running late because we didn't eat lunch.
Yeah.
And we got Chick-fil-A, I think.
Yeah, which is funny because our really good friends, Haley and Brad Devine, they are also building a house right now. And they are releasing their videos like a few weeks before us every week.
They are copycats.
And they recently ate Chick-fil-A in the car before an appointment or before something as well. This episode brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Always saying my pleasure. We are sitting in the parking lot for our next Design Center appointment.
Chick-fil-A Polynesian and Ranch. I call it Charlie Ranch.
Charlie Ranch.
Move your head. So this one was a little more real. It was supposed to be our last appointment, but we didn't finish on time, so we did one more afterwards, but we're trying to get everything done in this one appointment. So with our particular home builder, Homes, they try and get you to make all the decisions and get through the design center in 2 appointments, at least with the type of home that we're doing, not a fully custom home. Which is stressful, but it's also good because it helps you to make decisions quicker and not have 20 different appointments.
Yeah, so that made that appointment pretty stressful. So we went out of that appointment just like feeling exhausted from making all these decisions. We made decisions like bathroom tile, shower tile, flooring in the shower, bathtub, toilets, faucets, sinks,
toilet,
shower heads. We even did doors and baseboards.
Toilets?
Yeah, he picked the toilets. He's pretty excited about it.
You make...
Don't.
I feel like every person in their life has 2 or 3 major decisions they have to make that kind of affects and alters the course of their entire existence. And choosing the type of toilet for your home.
Didn't we get the standard?
No, we got the elongated.
Elongated toilets, which
upgraded.
was highly recommended by our friends who just bought a house. They said you have to get the elongated toilets.
We got a standard for the kids.
Oh yeah, sorry kids.
Hypothetically, this could be our last design center appointment.
But I don't want it to be.
You just eat all of them?
Yeah, kitchen stuff. Talk about
Faucets and stuff.
and all our appliances.
Oh.
Have to do all that.
Well,
Yep.
we better finish this up and get in there. Maybe I'll film a little bit more this time. You should film some
As
too.
in not 0.
Yeah, we're gonna do better this
Just
time.
fast paced.
Yeah, it's really fast paced and we really have to focus, so it's kind of hard to film, but we'll do our best.
What is this? What do you think?
Right. But I just really like this pattern. This is what we're talking about. It's extending this to
Is
this
front one.
right?
That's correct.
Okay.
That's what
Oh, what a day.
This one was a little bit more stressful than the first one that we had. Yeah, the first time it was like, oh, this is fun. And then this time it was like electrical and plumbing and stuff that you really can't switch out.
You're probably gonna spend more money than you think.
You are gonna spend more money than you think.
It's just tough.
And we scheduled our next design appointment for next week.
I'm gonna make a spreadsheet.
Oh boy.
Sleep on
Yeah, I'm exhausted.
it. Make more Pinterest boards.
I'm so exhausted from Pinterest boards.
And then the third appointment.
So the third appointment, we were running late, and so we got Chipotle before.
Oh my gosh, yeah, we did. Okay, so to sum up appointment 3, I would say this one was stressful. Signing the papers, going over everything, signing it all off, and just like committing.
We started out appointment 3 with a list of about 32 questions that
Which this is one of
written
my advices that we'll list all the advice at the end that we would give.
probably took an hour.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Sorry, Drew.
But yeah, we just went through and we felt a lot better after getting through those. But then we got back into lighting. We finished with those decisions where we're putting outlets. We talked about landscaping.
Then we went through all of the lists of all the things that we picked and went through them all together like 4 witnesses and went through and just signed everything off, which just like hurt my heart. I don't know why, it just like took a lot out of me.
No, I liked it.
I know.
And then once everything was signed off and good to go, we signed a check.
Yeah, big old check.
And it was a little crazy. My arm and my leg.
Okay, so lastly, we are going to say all of our advice for going into the design center and all of the things that we decided to do on our own or after the fact. And so I did a lot of research on like what people really thought was worth doing on their own and what people were like, man, I really wish I would have just had the builders do that. So I'll just kind of quickly go over that stuff real quick. A couple things that people told me that they did on their own and they wish that they wouldn't have. One was water softener.
There's an option to get like the piping or the area all prepped, buy a water softener at Home Depot and stick it in there.
Yeah.
Or they can do the whole thing for you.
Yeah, and so our friends didn't do it and they really regret it because it's expensive and it's hard to do, and sometimes the ones at Home Depot aren't as good as the ones that they were gonna put in. So that's something that they regretted, so we went for it and just had them do the whole water softener. And then another friend of mine didn't have them do the hardware and they did it by themselves, which they said was so hard because once you drill into your cabinets, there's no going back. And so if they're a little bit crooked or anything like that, it's just how it is.
There's a lot of things that you might want to do on your own, or that we want to do on our own, but the builder legally has to put in just a standard version so the house is up to code when they sell it to you.
Okay, so then the things that we decided to do on our own. All the lighting fixtures, and then door handles, they didn't have what we were looking for. We didn't want to do black and we didn't want to do silver. We're just doing like the standard. We're doing like our own DIY, like we're doing wainscoting and some shiplap and stuff in some certain places, so we're doing that ourselves. We opted out on all the mirrors in the bathroom, which actually gave us the $100 credit.
150, I think.
Really? Which is like nothing, but it's better than having them glue up the mirrors because then you don't have to get rid of all that glue and it's just yucky. Kitchen faucet, bathroom fixtures and faucets. We are finishing our basement ourselves, so it's gonna be unfinished when we move it in. And then eventually down the line, we will do our own tile in our laundry room and powder room. And then the stair fiasco, which I feel like should just be our own, or its own episode. So that's basically all that we're doing by ourselves.
Backsplash.
Oh, and backsplash, which I have a fun little Instagram for our home updates called Tell the Birds Home, and I am taking polls and question boxes on just options that I am having a hard time choosing, which backsplash is a huge thing that I cannot decide on. Island pendants that come down, I'm having such a hard time deciding on, and a couple other things. So follow that Instagram and weigh in your answers because I need all the help that I can get.
So finally, we are going to go over our advice for the design center.
The biggest thing is take notes, which was advice that we were given and we still didn't do it very well. So
Hey, I did it.
I would say take your laptop in, have like a Google Doc open, and like room by room, label it out so that it's like easy to read, but beforehand, because there's not a ton of time to take notes. So
if there's two of you, have the one who is more designy take notes.
no, you take notes. He should have been taking more notes.
Number two, don't be afraid to ask for things that you want that you don't know if they're possible or not. There's so many options when you're building a home. I get that they can't tell you every single option you can do. But two of those that we picked, we asked about open shelving in the kitchen, and then we're doing like a built-in shelf niche thing in the shower.
Number three goes along with number two. Be prepared with inspiration pictures for each area of your house. You really have to break it down. So you can't just put a picture of a bathroom that you like. You need to put a picture of the shower, the tub, the vanity area, the flooring. You have to really think about the whole room as one and get pictures of each thing so you know what you like and how it looks together. I can link my Pinterest boards down below so you can kind of check out what I did and see how I broke it up and everything, and also get a sneak peek at what the house might look like.
Also make sure that you're consistent, which our realtor complimented Bria on, because she didn't just post like, oh, I like the stairs in this one or this and that. The style was very consistent in each, and she knew which part of the picture she wanted. Number four goes along with taking notes, but write down and gather questions after your first visit and be prepared to ask about them at the second visit.
Number five, see all of your options. And this is not possible for every single thing, but when it comes to like flooring and stuff like that, try and look at more options than just like the ones that everyone picks or the most popular.
Number six, Eat snacks, stay hydrated, make sure you eat before you go in.
I wish we would have filmed that, the mood change after we ate those snacks.
We, at the end of our third appointment, we were just
Dying.
done.
Is that good?
What's up? Did a good
Chad
job.
has had 5 snacks in the past 3 minutes.
Chad loves that pirate booty.
I love that booty.
We asked about snacks and they had a drawer full. Scientifically proven, make better decisions when you are hydrated and well nutritionized.
Number 7, 8, 7. Take pictures of everything that you picked together. So once you pick out your flooring and your hardware or your countertops and cabinets, lay them all out together because they have like little swatches, and see how they look together. Oh, and yeah, so we put it in sun and then in shade as well because the colors have changed so much. So make sure you do that.
Number 8 or 9.
I think we're on 9. I don't remember. Number something. I can't remember what we're on.
So go through the list of upgrades after the appointment, and it'll be a list that'll say kitchen countertop $2,000 or sink $100. It'll break everything down and say a total for the upgrades. So you can put this into a sheet, or you can just go through it by hand. Something that we did that was really helpful was first we just put it all in a spreadsheet and ranked it from most expensive to least expensive. And then we went through and said, okay, is this an absolute must? Is this a maybe? Or is this something we can live without?
Yeah.
And so when you're...
Which was really hard.
Yeah. But then when, if you're over budget or if you need to find some things to cut out, you can easily go through that and say, all right, these are the things we can live without. One of those was soft close drawers.
So that is all of our advice. I'm sure we could come up with more, but we're trying to make this a little less
That was
boring.
only 9.
Is it
We
9?
need number 10.
10 is don't hate each other. Make sure that you have fun and that it's an enjoyable process for both of you.
Number 10, involve your spouse in decision making.
I let you pick the toilets.
Me in the face.
Next episode is all about the lot and how it has changed since the design center. So here is the Instagram that you should follow if you want to keep updated. Stop. It's there. Don't. It's right there. Look how white
Oh,
and
it's on the
perfect.
back.
Yeah. So follow that Instagram if you want to keep updated with everything. You can also follow our personal Instagram / business Instagram, Tell the Birds. And yeah, hopefully you like this. Hopefully it's helpful. And
I just did a magic trick.
okay, thanks for watching. Bye. Watch the next episode.
You gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta go. Bye.
We just gotta go film a birth. I'll finish the video.
Okay. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Because Brad's a little fatty.
Stop.